summer internship at the DORAI Foundation. First of all, I would like to thank for you decide to spend time with us. I'd like to one question. Can you share how did you start your profession?
Okay, so I am in the education sector, and it's almost 3 decades that I've been working in the educational sector. So teaching has always been my passion, and I have, I think, always envisioned myself as a teacher, being with students. I think that's one of the reasons I got into this profession. The other, of course, pressing reason is, education seemed more simpler because, when you have a family to take care of, it's a general view that it is easier to get into education, but it's not so. Education is as tough and as challenging as any other sector. So that's how I got into the profession of teaching.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. Then, as an effective ladies, what are the difficulties you look in this profession?
So for a female, there are always challenges because a girl child born in any family may not have the kind of, or may not be given the chance of education like a male child does. Because the first and foremost priority for any parent would be, to find her a suitable match and get the girl married. For me, it was different. I had parents who were very progressive, which made it very easy for me to get qualified in almost 8 different qualifications. And the other thing that happens for ladies is, the women become the mother of the family. And ultimately what happens is they become more, they are supposed to hold the responsibility or carry the responsibility of their children and also the whole family. So work becomes not their priority. It is the children and the family that becomes their priority. So how do you really build a career is a big question there. But again, for me, it was very different because I had the support of my husband and my parents, my son. So it was easy for me to build my career, and it was easy for me to aspire, in my career. Because when you join an organization, you also need to have your own goals. Where do you want to reach? What do you want to do for yourself? How much do you want to learn and develop yourself, or how much do you want to do for an organization, or build your own self in that organization? So there are so many such goals that one needs to, set for oneself. And I think that became much easy for me because I got the support of the family to, really plan my future. Not all women are fortunate, but I believe that, there should be parity. Men and women are equal, and everyone should be given a chance or an opportunity to explore their potential. So.
Okay, ma'am, thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, I am Alisha and I am doing my MSW. Now I am doing my summer internship at DORAI Foundation. So my question is, what were the most significant obstacles that you encountered during the Corona and lockdown as a director, and what are the main obstacles?
So for a faculty or for a director, I think being with students is the most energizing, and being in your own campus with your colleagues is what is very fulfilling. But what happened during Corona is everybody was restricted to their homes. We all had to, kind of isolate ourselves. That was a very big challenge because a person who is used to going every day to campus, feeling the energy of the students around, feeling the pulse of the campus, and having all your colleagues to give you different ideas, I really miss that. Nevertheless, I think we very quickly adapted during the Corona to Google Classroom, and in fact, we used to have even our wellness meetings in the Google Classroom. So there was numerous things that we did through virtual mode. I believe that if you look at everything as a problem, then you don't move ahead. But if you look at the solution in every problem, you are always ready for a change and you're able to adapt yourself to what is new. So I think Corona was a problem, but then there was also a solution with that problem. And I think that's the best thing that every person should realize, that you don't stick to the problem, but you find a solution to the problem. So I think there were so many things that we did during Corona, writing research papers, meeting for meditation, and we used to do our meditation virtually. We used to have our discussions on, say, leadership and carrying forward leadership philosophy, because we feel that every student is a leader, every individual is a leader. So we used to have such discussions. We used to have discussions on theory U. So there were so many intellectual discussions that we used to have during Corona. So there were difficulties, but I think we sailed through the difficulties, thinking very positively that we are going to, move out of this problem. But while we are in the problem, we look at how do we really adapt to finding new ways of, of managing the whole situation. So,
hello, ma'am.
Thank you.
yeah, hi.
My name is Bibin. I'm from Alisha College. I'm also pursuing my master's in social work. Okay, what are the initiatives you taken in Corona days, especially social activities?
Okay, so I don't know whether I should just specify Corona days or other days, but yes, there are a lot of initiatives that I have taken, and I'm proud to say that I am a patron of DORAI Foundation. So wherever I get a chance to support Dr. Sumitra Prasad's extremely good work that she's doing in the social space, I'm always there. So that is one area which is very close to my heart. As I mentioned, even education is very close to my heart. So I'm always looking at what is it that I can bring in new in the area of education. So in fact, not all colleges would think about this, but we thought of something called a wellness center. And we initiated all the students into health and wellness. So we had our students who got into, heartfulness meditation. And ITM Business School got the award of being the Heartful Campus. And I myself got the Heartful Professor Award. Because you can't change the external, but you can always strengthen your internal, right? And that's what I believe in. And if we are able to build that strength for each of our students, they will all be great leaders and great citizens. And that will be, the best for any country or for the world itself. So we actually work a lot on all these students and, try to build their inner capacity. The second thing, if you ask me what we did during Corona, is like, bringing the whole education into the virtual mode and capturing the attention of all the students instead of, there is this feeling that, if it's going to be an online learning, I can just put off my camera and maybe I can get busy with something else. But we built a lot of interesting things within that virtual mode itself, like group activities through Zoom and so many other ways, building in initiatives where students could actually create their own projects, in groups. So all these were new initiatives that we built during Corona, which we had never thought of, when we were in the classroom, right? And in fact, we created something called a leadership lab. And in 2016, we had presented this leadership lab to MIT Boston. And we built in mental models, systems thinking approach, and a lot of things that is required for a leader to evolve. And this leadership lab again was something very innovative, and we brought it for all the students, which I think has made a big difference to some of those students who have picked up, the various modules of leadership lab and developed themselves as great leaders. And Yeah, so many such initiatives that we have built, and we created a research cell wherein we encouraged every student to be part of the research cell. We encourage them to kind of partner with faculty members and write research papers and be active on certain projects. I think we did a lot of student exchange programs. We had students from Kerala and other places who came down to our campus and studied with us for a couple of days. So, I mean, I can go on and on about the initiatives that we brought into the campus. But yes, nothing can be done single-handedly. There's always a team behind, any big initiative. And fortunately, I always had the support of a very large team that was ready to pull in their, energies into building these initiatives.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, is there any more questions?
Yes, ma'am. One more question.
Okay, go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
My name is Anagha from Kerala. I would like to ask, can you share a memorable moment you experienced in your career?
Oh my, there are many memorable moments because all of us keep capturing memories, right? There are so many beautiful things that happen in our lives, and I think every day there is one memorable or more memorable moments. So I don't know which are those memorable moments that I must mention, but yes, my first job was a memorable moment, where after a long break where I was, restricted to work only for a few hours because my child was very small and I had to join a school where he used to go schooling. And then when I moved into higher education, I think that first job of mine in higher education was a aha moment. I joined an institution, and I think within about 1.5 years of my teaching, they found that I had excellent leadership qualities, and so I became the campus head. And this was a very short span where I don't know whether it is possible to elevate yourself to becoming a campus head, but I'm fortunate that I could become one, and that was a very memorable moment. The most memorable moment was also when I got my PhD. Okay, becoming a doctorate is not easy because it's not like writing an examination. It is where there is an intervention of a faculty guide and so many external evaluators whose perceptions may be different from yours, but still they should be, kind of feeling satisfied and gratified that yes, you've done a good job. So getting a PhD was again a very memorable moment. Meeting my good friend Dr. Sumitra was a most memorable moment. I think we did a lot of Hamara Jugalbandi bahut acha tha. I don't know whether you all know Hindi, yes, but I think together we've done a lot of good things, and those have all been very memorable moments. So I think when two good people get together, you can create wonders. So I wish everybody in this world becomes good, and then we create a lot of wonderful things for the people around. Hi, Sumitra.
Hello, hi. Thank you so much. I keep telling, I have been telling so much about you, and hope your throat is much better. So this is one opportunity for you all to understand that we are trying our best to give you all the opportunity. Like your college has given the opportunity for you all to come here all the way from Kerala to come to Chennai so that you are able to understand and connect with all the social cause at the grassroots level, whatever is happening. And I thank Lakshmi ma'am because she has been instrumental in creating that platform for all the students who are pursuing the B school. So what is important is, yes, you're going to get your degree, obviously, because you're studying in the colleges, you're obviously going to get your degree. But what will you do thereafter with that degree? That's important. What will you do? You will work, you will earn money. Yes, that's fantastic. But you're earning the money, you're getting a job, you're coming up in life, you will go up the scale, the ladder for your own self. What is happening now is to try and create that social responsibility, which is on an individual level. When you do that, when you're able to do something during your college time, that which has been facilitated by Dr. Lakshmi Mohan, and I'm really grateful that we were able to connect to so many youngsters. And youth empowerment is not just giving them the rights and the liberties, it is also to give them the responsibilities and to make them accountable with their strengths, with their cohesiveness, with their guts. They can create wonders. And many such youngsters have created wonders from ITM, thanks to Lakshmi ma'am. And as a token of our love, appreciation, gratitude, and respect, there is the certificate from our end to you. Thank you very, very much for being there with us continuously with DORAI Foundation and being a integral part of our DF family. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I have a message for all these students. I think these days that you have been working with DORAI, you must have seen such wonderful work done by them in the social space. I think you have also been part of some of the events during this time, right? Fima told me that you're busy with one of the events, and that itself would have given you a lot of learnings. Please, keep these learnings to your heart. They should be those memorable moments for you to take forward the social work that you will be doing, the work that you will be doing for social cause, and carry it for life. Don't think it's only during this internship. It should be something that you should do for life. You should work beyond self, and I think that's the best thing that you can do, and that's the best gift that you can give to mankind. So all the best, and do well in whatever work you take up. Do it to the fullest. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Kutta also around.
Yes.
There is he is able to hear.
Yeah.
I am very happy.
Oh, so nice. Come to Mumbai.
Coming back to Chennai.
When are you coming back to Chennai?
I will come to Chennai, but you should come down to Mumbai sometime.
I love you very much.
I also love you a lot.
मेरे पिता ने बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाया था 12th में.
हाँ, अच्छा से पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं वो, और पृथ्वी भैया को भी बोलना बहुत सारा प्यार
मिलता है. साहित्य को अच्छे से
हम लोग भी इधर कुछ काम कर रहे हैं अच्छा से. And thank you so much for everything and for sharing your thoughts and inspiring these youngsters. Thank you. Jai Hind.
जय भारत.
Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.
Jai Hind. Bye. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.